hottest shows, the hottest music on the hottest network.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we present the Universal Takeover Network live. Follow us on Twitter at the UTN Network. Hashtag for the people. Viewer discretion is advised. This portion of WUTN Radio is brought to you by...
Do you enjoy online shopping as much as I do? Hi, I'm Chris Mitchell of WUTN, here to tell you about my favorite new site, newprices.us. It's an Amazon.us associated website, so you know they have all the good deals. What I love most about this site is they sell everything from Amazon.com, like electronics, LED TVs, housewares, kitchen appliances, and even that so-hot item, the Kindle. You name it, they've got it, and all at extremely affordable prices. Another thing I love is that my favorite TV episodes and movies are at prices hard to beat. They even sell Apple products like iPads and iPods as well. You're already online, so half the work is done. Just open a new tab and enter newprices.us and tell them that Universal Takeover sent you. That's newprices.us.
You better check yourself.
4 shows, one network. Kickstart your week with the Hot 20 with Arif, bringing you the hottest 20 songs of the week in pop, hip-hop, and R&B every Sunday, 9/8 Central. Enjoy a good old-fashioned bar debate with BARGUE Sports Debate Live every Tuesday, 9/8 Central. Stay on top of all the latest and hottest in sports with Uncensored Sports every Wednesday, 9/8 Central. And you can't start your college football weekend without On Campus with Chris Mitchell every Friday, 9/8 Central. Check out these shows live only on WUTNradio.com. Your entertainment headquarters.
Accept no cheap imitations.
The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Viewer discretion is advised.
Welcome to Uncensored Sports, everybody. This is the 21st edition of Uncensored Sports.
Woo, 21 with officially the longest motherfucking intro ever.
We can officially drink as a show.
Yay! And we are coming up on our 6-month anniversary show, which will take place November 7th, 2012 at 7 Central. It'll be a 2-hour show. We want to let you guys know right away, and I will repeat this at the end of the show, we will not be on next week in honor of Halloween. And we're going to the home opener for the Bulls, the season opener.
Go get some candy. Go
get some candy in your white van and have a good time. Yeah. Now, something we want to bring up before we get into everything here is we actually have we're going to air our we're going to do a shoot right now. We're very upset, and Bobby had the new guy, Chris Mitchell from On Campus with Chris Mitchell, do a commercial, and I'm sure everybody heard it who was just listening, and I'm very upset about that because I feel I have some charisma. You know what I mean? And I was never offered a commercial.
Every so often.
I should be going to Georgia very soon, and I'm gonna find Bobby. You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do to Bobby, Mark? No, it's too easy. I'm going to
shit in a bag and light it on fire and put it on his porch.
No, I'm going to fart in his mouth.
That's pretty disgusting. There you go. I was just gonna go with
you should give him pink eye.
Yeah, you should give him pink eye. Bobby, you're gonna have pink eye.
Ever since that movie, anytime someone gets pink eye, I can't help but S on your face. Like, it's not good.
Give Bobby pink eye. All right, well,
poo-poo in the eye.
Poo-poo in the eye. All right, well, the World Series started tonight, and we're off to a good game already. If nobody's been watching or if you've been keeping up with it, Barry Zito is pitching a good game. Verlander's only let up 1 run. It's a pitching duel tonight. San Francisco's up 1-0. Who are your? I'm going to steal a Hawk Harrelson thing here. Who are your picks to click for each team for the World Series batting order? Because we're not going to pick a pitcher to be your picks to click. So I mean, who do you think is the most important player who's going to be playing every night during the World Series, Mark? For each team.
That's a tough question. I think. Let me say about the World Series. I want to mention a little bit of something. I think this should be. It looks like it should be all about the hitting. I think we might actually get surprised. And there might be some good pitching. And I think actually there's going to be a few games that are going to be pretty low scoring. I definitely think that, obviously, your guys like Cabrera, obviously he's the guy who any day can have a great game. But I mean, I don't. It's a tough one because any of these guys really can just go out there and get it done.
See, I'm thinking for San Francisco, in my mind, it's going to either be Posey's Mr. Clutch,
Yeah, Posey's the obvious one.
but or Marcus Scutaro. He's been playing good. And then for Detroit, in my mind, it's going to come down to their their big hitters and the one they went and spent money on, Cabrera, and the one they went and spent money on, Prince Fielder.
And I think obviously Posey, Sandoval, you got Cabrera, you got Fielder. You got all these guys who can do a great job on both teams, really. I would not be surprised if the hitting is not as strong in this series as people are going to expect. And I mainly say that because, we saw Detroit at the beginning. It took them a while to click, and they finally got it together. But I just think San Francisco, what were they known for a while back? They were known for their pitching, and they still got great pitching. So it's going to be hard, even if Detroit's hard hitters. It's going to be tough to hit off this team.
Oh, it is. You got Verlander, Fister, Sanchez. You have good starters. But when you're going up against guys like Barry Zito tonight, Matt Cain, Bumgarner, Lincecum, Vogelsong, you got that's 5 dude. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Detroit's going to win this World Series. I don't. I really don't. I see them being dominant and just probably 5 games.
When it comes down to it, it's all about the pitching, and that's why you can't beat the Giants pitching. You can't beat their bullpen. You can't beat their starters. They're just way too good throwing the ball.
Oh yeah, I don't think anybody would argue with you. They're Giants are something else, but you do have the Triple Crown winner on your team. But this isn't. And I love the NBA. I'm a big NBA fan, but this is not the NBA. One person cannot carry a team. You need your team to click, and I just don't think the Detroit Tigers will be strong enough to overcome the pitching from San Francisco.
I agree. They definitely could. They could do it. I don't
think so.
They could. Who knows? You could have a few games where they just light it up. But really, it comes down to, especially once you get to the finals and the World Series, it always comes down to the pitching staff. And, you got that. You got it condensed a little bit so you can be a little tricky with, who you use. You can use people a little bit more often if you want to, and just use your best guys. It just plays in the favor of the Giants. It really does. And I don't – not that Detroit doesn't have good pitching as well, but their pitching just – I don't think it matches up.
I don't think so either. You have Verlander. And then, you have Verlander and you have Fister. That's – you got 2, pitchers. Are you going to put Verlander on 3 days rest, or 2 days rest, and have him come back out and pitch? Or are you going to go your full rotation?
Yeah, really. I think what Detroit has to do. It's unfortunate for them that they're losing this game because they really needed to win. I think they needed to win this game,
just to get ahead right away.
Yeah, they need to get ahead, and they need to stack some up so that way Verlander will get another chance to come back, and it won't be a high pressure moment where it's like if he loses this game, Detroit's down. Detroit's done. You don't want that. You don't want your best pitcher to be the guy who it all rests on his shoulders, because then you're gonna he's your best pitcher, but you're gonna run the risk of you're putting too much on him. Everybody's counting on him. Anybody's gonna choke.
Yeah,
that situation.
I agree with everything you just said, and I just kind of got thrown off topic here, but I just want to say I want to give props to Bobby for a minute, actually, because looking at the UTN Sports website and how good it has come out, it is beautiful. Bobby did a great job, and for everybody listening, you go to utnsports.com. That's our website now. Bobby trusted us with the sports website. He gave us privileges to write articles, and something that Bobby is producing the show tonight. I don't know if he's gonna shut up, Bobby. He just wrote, "I don't trust you." Shut up, Bobby. Throwing me off here. Anyway, if you guys want to, anybody wants to write articles for the UTNsports.com, you want to become a writer for the NFL, you want to become a writer for NCAA football, NBA, NCAA basketball, NHL, anybody who wants to be a writer for this show.
Even the new portion of the UTN Sports,
Sports,
yes. Yes,
if you're
I was gonna just go there.
bilingual or you speak, like I know if you obviously if you just speak Spanish, you probably can't understand anything I'm saying. But if you're bilingual, you want to write
And
for
San Francisco just got another
translate,
run.
what you want. But I just wanted, like I said, I wanted to throw
I-
major prop to him.
I actually wanted to say I might. I have a guy that I work with that does actually speak Spanish fluently, so he's actually going to be reading that article that's on there. I asked him for the input on it since I don't know Spanish at all. I said if he's ever interested in doing anything at all, since he does, I said just let me know.
Yeah, I mean the website is just looks wonderful.
It
Like I
does.
mean, I can't even get over how good it is.
I'm on it right now looking at it because
I mean, it looks really, really good. Like it's a format of a real sports website, real articles, and the cool thing that I saw that Bobby did is he put, besides having the polls have been there for about 2 or 3 weeks now, right, Mark?
Yep.
But something that I didn't notice before, and I just did notice, is you can actually go to utnsports.com and put your email address in, and you'll be sent an email update after every article that is,
I just liked all the.
out.
I like all the stuff on the sideline. He's got the schedule. He's got the headlines.
It's wonderful. He did a great job on this, and
You should add all of our emails to the
it
staff.
shows that UTN Sports is growing, which is really good. We've been here for almost 6 months now. Hopefully longer. I'm sure we will. I mean, he ain't gonna get rid of us for too.
Important.
I mean, let's face it, we are the network.
Yeah, without us, there's nothing. Bobby's got nothing in his life without Uncensored
We
Sports.
are UTN Sports. That's what Uncensored
As
Sports
Bobby
is.
Emoticon flicks us off.
Yeah, well,
here.
Bobby, right back at you.
It's sad. By the way,
Before we get into anything else here, is I want to kind of throw out a shot, and I don't know, I doubt he's listening because he's him. I want to throw out a shot to Kyle right now, saying that White Sox could leave town and no one would notice. I mean, that's funny. I really do appreciate your opinion, and I'm not going to be like my dad and burn you for, and hey, this does not reflect UPTN or even my belief side. I'm not against, if you're into dudes, that's cool, you know what I mean? Like, that's, I'm not going to pull my dad and make fun of you for that. I'm going to say right now, when you said that the White Sox don't matter to Chicago and they can pick up and go to LA, that really, really
Las
cracked
Vegas.
me up.
That's what
It
Kyle
really cracked me up. Your team hasn't won in 100+ years. Number
That's pretty good.
one.
It's a pretty good record.
2, you aren't selling out games anymore either because your stadium's a crap.
13-cent tickets at the end of the season.
13-cent tickets at the end of the season. That's
Why don't
real
they
good.
just hand them out?
The White Sox sold out. Right. Chicago is Cubs' city, but Chicago is big enough for 2 professional major baseball teams.
Yeah.
And there are still a lot of White Sox fans out there. And I'm just going to tell you one thing right now. I've been a White Sox fan my whole life. My lifetime, I've got to see my baseball team in the World Series. I doubt some of you and I hope forever.
Yep, and there goes another home run.
We will never
Damn.
see guys win.
I want to also just mention that my theory that the games might be a little less of a scoring bonanza here. I'm wrong.
Yeah,
it's
you
4-0
just
right now.
You just got
San
wrong.
Francisco. So
Can I get a Johnny update? Can I get a Johnny update right now, please?
Johnny update.
I would love to hear a Johnny update.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, if any one of our producers is paying attention or something, producer.
I don't think our producer's paying attention.
No.
We're gonna go on strike if there's no Johnny update. I think.
John.
But too bad I don't have that on my phone because I would just play it.
Johnny has an update? And now, the Johnny Update.
Fucking time.
Hell yeah. Johnny motherfucking update.
The third inning, the San Francisco Giants. Detroit. Take that.
Yep.
I don't want Detroit to win. I am talking in the mic. God, Bobby, stop yelling at me. Live
Foot
television.
up ass, Bobby.
Radio.
Bobby, I don't actually know why I said Bobby, but Bobby needs to calm himself down. He is freaking out here. But I think this is going well for us White Sox fans. We didn't want Detroit to be winning ever. We didn't want to see them in the World Series. We didn't want to see them in the playoffs. So seeing my personal pick to get into the World Series, the San Francisco Giants, I'm liking this. I'm happy seeing them do a great job and really kick in the Tigers' ass right now.
They just got another guy on base.
I'm happy. Could not be happier. I wish it was the White Sox in here right now, but I don't want to see the White Sox lose.